What's up, YouTube? First off, I'm not a Crip. I'm positive you know that, but if I ever get famous, I'm positive I'm gonna get this question a lot. Anyways, today I'm gonna be doing a review about Kanye West's new album, The Life of Pablo. And I got some new scenery for y'all, so y'all don't always have to be looking in my face. I'm gonna use pictures this time. Despite the amount of profanity in the album, Kanye labels it as a gospel album. Ironically enough. Alright, number one, Ultralight Beam. There's a child speaking at the beginning. I think that's a nice touch. It gives a draw into the song. Like if you hear that as a passerby, you might want to stop and make sure you heard it correctly. This part will most likely attract the Christian audience by what the little girl is saying. Little girl is saying like, "Hallelujah, hallelujah, I don't want the devil in my house." Something like that. Mr. West has the church choir backing him up on the chorus, and it just has this empowering feel to it. This song got soul in it, in the musical sense, that is. The Dream features on this track, and he plays his part well, I suppose. I have no complaints about it. My favorite part from the my favorite part about the song is from the 2 minute 53-second mark to the 4 minute and 6 second mark. The song ends with a testimony of sorts. I think this is the best song on the album. All right, number two, Father Scratch My Hands. The beginning was a bit annoying to me. Lasts about 30 seconds. Kid Cudi features on the song, but only for the chorus. Kanye starts his verse after Kid Cudi starts off the chorus. The chorus goes, "I just want to be liberated," and then he just like starts mumbling something. I don't know what he means. And then Kanye goes on about how he met a model with a shiny bleached asshole, and how if he got bleach on his shirt, he would feel like an asshole. I thought that part was kind of funny and strange at the same time. I wish the song was a bit longer. It clocks in at about 2 minutes and 12 seconds, according to the album picture I was looking at. All right, part three. The song begins with some background voices saying "Lord," I think that's what they say. Kanye begins the song, but this song wasn't really about him shining on his album. After he starts like his first part, he lets this future, sound alike just take over. And the shit is hype. I'm not gonna deny that. Some head banging music, if you ask me. This, if they play this in the club, they'll probably cut out the beginning part with the faded or muffled voices singing. The song is full of ad libs and can be enjoyed by many many modern rap enthusiasts, in my opinion. Anyways, the guy's name is Designer. The guy's name is Designer, and Kanye recently signed him to the label, according to DJ Academics, which is this YouTuber who does like hip hop, gossip and shit like that. The song ends with a soft auto-tune voice, not sounding like Designer, Future, or how Kanye sounds with the auto-tune. The voice sounds like a harmonizer was used. I don't think I used that right, but the better example would be if Soundwave had a female voice. It's the best way I can describe it. All right, number four. Number four, Rihanna features on this track, starting the song talking about how hard it is to love her, and then Kanye puts the song into motion, doing his thing. The song made me laugh when I first heard it, cause he starts it off with, "For all my Southside niggas that know me best, I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? Cause I made that bitch famous." Oh man, that that part was just funny as hell to me. Part was just, I don't know. It was funny. It kept me in. It made me want to listen to the whole song. The song is okay until about the 1 minute 50-second mark. Everything after that just goes downhill from there. He's no longer rapping. Rihanna isn't singing. They changed the beat of the song, and the shit just fucking sucks. All right, number 5, feedback. You want some feedback on this song, Kanye? That beat gave me AIDS. That shit just sounded awful. It sounded like a flute raped the harmonica and the baby came out as a deformed piano clusterfuck. The lyrics weren't really hitting on shit either. He mentioned he was riding in the whip Tupac died in, and that's all I can remember that was worth mentioning. And I didn't want to listen to it again to make sure to check for any hidden gems. All right, low lights. This whole song is a personal testimony. That's all I can say about it. The beat was piano centered and low tempo. All right, number 7, highlights. The auto tune is strong in the intro with this one. Young Thug plays his role as ad libber in like the first 30 seconds of the song, and then you don't really hear too much of him again. uh, now, uh, after that, where was I? Mm, oh yeah, Kanye says, "Sometimes I wish my dick had a GoPro so I could play that shit back in slow mo. I just shot an amateur video. I think I should GoPro." I thought that shit was fire right there. That shit had me thinking about that for a few seconds. I thought that was a really cool verse. Um, and then he just goes in on the track after that afterwards. He is it's an example of some of his finest work in my opinion. Mm. I can't say too much more, but just check the song out. I didn't buy the album 'cause I'm a broke nigga. I had just like listened to the shit on my app. Sorry. Sorry, Mr. West. I ain't gonna support. I can't support you like that, but I'll promote your shit. The song was hitting hard. All right, now for number 8, Freestyle 4. Freestyle 4. Stick to your writing shit, Kanye. That freestyle was weak. Your new protege on the track didn't help anything. He ain't even need to appear on this track. All right, number 9, I Love Kanye. This is not a song. This is a cappella. I would like to call it a poem. I'm positive a lot of people do not like this song. In a strange way, I actually kind of liked it. If you're wondering what it's about Kanye riding his own dick. It's about 40 seconds. I counted. He utters his own name 26 times. I don't need to say any more to get my point across. All right, number 10, Waves. The beat makes me think of racing. Foot races, car races, races in general. This beat would be a great beat to have playing in your ears if you were racing. Chris Brown features on the track. Even though I wrote this as I was listening to it, I can't really say too much about the lyrics. They weren't that memorable or recognizable. Well, they were recognizable, but it didn't really ring to me. The song can be a hit or miss with some. I like the beat at the end when you can't hear either of them talking and like the beat is just rolling for like 30 seconds. All right, number 11, FML, Fuck My Life. The song starts pretty slow and Kanye details about how he deals with temptation and how he loves his family. The weekend on the track is probably gonna make some panties wet. Kanye then elaborates on how he was arguing with his current hoe about how he texted another hoe 4 times not to text him. You can turn the song off at the 2 minute 55-second mark because that's when Kanye attempts to sing after his producer administers him with a heavy dosage of cringeworthy auto tune. It sounds like he caught a cold. Sounds like he caught a cold somehow this part. I'd actually be interested in seeing the video for this song though. All right, number 12, Real Friends. This song right here will draw in a big crowd. I always hear people bitch and moan about fake friends, and so they'll probably chime in real hard to this one right here. The song is exactly about what the title says. Kanye says, I hate when a nigga texts you and say, hey, what's good? You say, I'm good, I'm great. And the next day they ask you for something. I thought this was a good verse to look into, and to point at yourself because it's a highly probable situation we've probably all been in at least once or twice. And you've probably thought to yourself, I think I see the pattern. This probably ain't the first time, but every time I get a message from this, I think we should all take notes on who we're around for our own safety and well-being. Sometimes as sometimes as we people can be big-headed and refuse to see the truth, but if it is written down right in front of you by your own hand, you might be seeing something is wrong. I say you should take notes on the people you're around. Just like write down some of their behaviors. There's no harm in it. You just take notes on something that might be fishy for your own safety and to make sure you're not really around the wrong people. And after you've written that down and you see they got some really unpromising traits that just keep showing up every time you see them or talk to them, it might be time to distance yourself from them people. All right, wolves. I'm not sure if Mr. West was painting some elaborate picture on this song or not, but I couldn't chime in too well. All right, number 14, Silver Surfer intermission. I couldn't find this one on my app, so I don't have any comment on it. All right, number 15, 30 hours. Kanye says, my ex told me I gave you the best years of my life. I seen a recent picture of her, and I guess she was right. That verse was the only thing I could say that I liked about this song. Oh, excuse me. After that, the song isn't really too memorable. All right, 16. No more parties in LA. The highlight of this song was Kendrick Lamar spit his verse, and it was all right. It started getting better, like towards the middle of his verse. All right, so the highlights of the song was Kendrick spit his verse, and when Kanye referenced another song on this track, on this album, and when the song ended. I was taking a piss while listening to this beat, and the beat just gave me gonorrhea, and I just started pissing blood. The beat was annoying as fuck. Whoever produced that shit needs a pay cut. All right. Number 17, Facts, the Charlie Heat version. This song is about fashion. He says Yeezy Easy just jumped over Jumpman a lot. Like a lot in the song. He talks about Nike a lot. I think he was dissing the brand. And of course he does some typical rap shit. Talks about how he made 1 million a minute. He says, I didn't drop the record, but oh no wait, not record, my bad. He said I didn't drop the album, I think, but the shoes went platinum. Just fuck the clothes, Kanye, man. Fuck the clothes. Like look at this shit. This is Kanye's clothing line right here. Bro, fuck the clothes, bro. Stick to rapping. Stick to doing what you do best, bro. Stick to them raps. All right. 18. Fade. This song was just strange and unappealing to me. The notes, the notes in the background, besides besides the annoying ad lib, was pretty soothing, like water. Whew. I can't believe I said all this. Like I was actually going hard writing my thoughts about this album. I don't know why I worked on it, but I hope you liked the video. And if you're a Kanye fan, check out the album. I give it. What I give it? Get a song. Get a song at 8.5. I mean albums. I'm just all mixed up today.